I'm back with another segment today. I am comparing the Teton and the Tamarack today. So before we get started, we're going to take a closer look up of the two of them together. So come up and... This is my old Teton, or this is the old Tamarack. Still in really good shape. Step out of the way, let y'all take a look at the Teton. These are both two really great kayaks. The Teton's about $80 more right now than the Tamarack. Teton is a better fishing kayak. I believe the Tamarack is a little bit better utilitarian reasons, and I'm actually going to show you why. If y'all have been following my channel, you've probably noticed I've talked about kayak camping several times. Really enjoy doing it in this Tamarack. I feel like it's got everything you need to be able to go out and do 2 or 3 days hanging out on the water. I'm not quite so sure what's going to happen when I do my camping setup on the Teton. So that's kind of Tamarack I've done many times. I know how I'm going to load it up. I'm going to show y'all how I set it up. The Teton I've never done before. So I'm going to load up Tamarack, take everything apart, and then we'll try to put everything on the Teton and see what it looks like difference-wise camping setup. I hope y'all enjoy. Alright, so as you can see, it didn't take me very long to get everything set up. I've got most of my gear actually below deck. I've got a hammock, a rain fly, I've got my straps, I've got a camp pillow, and I've got a lightweight sleeping bag. And I've actually got my camp chair all underneath the deck right there. So as you can see, basically I've got my front tackle box, I've got an anchor, I've got a fishing pole, my 2 rear poles. Back here, I've got my backpack that's got my clothes and some other essential gear, nice and strapped into the bungee system. I've got my kayak cooler right here. It's got tons of different options for me to be able to put all my different gear, keep it nice and stored, fillet knife, steaks, scissors, rod holders. If I get a fish that swallows the hook real bad, I've got a deep hook remover, got a net, got my camping tool. And then like I said, this is a cooler, so all my food stays in there. Basically the only thing at this point I'm missing is about 2 gallons of water and I'm good to go. One thing I do suggest about kayak camping is make sure everything is really, really well strapped in, strapped together. In case you didn't notice, everything has carabiners on it, strapping it to the bungee system. Tackle box up here. My backpack is carabined to my cooler. My cooler is actually attached in 4 different places at the bottom. Then I've got a little dry box back here that's also attached by carabiner. If I flip over, I might lose a few things out of this, but basically everything is going to stay attached to the kayak, so I don't have to really worry about it. That's what it looks like. So I'm gonna unpack everything and I'm gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna load the Teton up. everything loaded up that I had over in the Tamarack. As you can tell, it doesn't look as pretty as the way I had it set up in the Tamarack. You know, I've done this several times, so I'm kind of used to it. I don't know if it's just that or if it's the storage differences. Kind of feel a little bit more, I don't know, kind of like Beverly Hillbilly-ish. Everything is just strapped on top and just doing everything I can to keep everything together. But I do believe it'll work. I had the exact amount of gear I had on the Tamarack. I could actually probably fit a little bit more gear on the Tamarack than I did have. This is about a 50-degree setup. That sleeping bag I have is pretty small, if any of y'all notice. It's pretty lightweight. I have a bigger one that's a money bag that's safe for about 40 degrees. It's a lot thicker than that though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it on the Teton. I might be able. I don't have too much more room with those straps. If I got something a little bit, I can maybe get that bigger one on there. I've had it on this Teton before. It doesn't fit in the hatches, but I can easily fit it on the back because I don't have all this extra stuff and I'm having to strap on back here because it all fits in the hatches. So I'm gonna have Casey come in and kind of zoom in on everything and let you see how everything I've got laid out. I don't know if this is coming across in the video to y'all, but it was a little bit harder for me to pack, and like I said, I've got stuff kind of laid out everywhere. The way they kind of did their storage system still is kind of baffling to me. It's not a very efficient use. This Teton is it's a better fishing kayak if you're looking for just pure fishing. If you're gonna be adding like a trolling motor to it, if you're wanting something to add a fish finder to, you're wanting to add, you know, all the bells and whistles, this is a great platform for you to start with. Right now it's $330 at Dick's. I don't really think there's another kayak within $100 that has this kind of capability. And it is basically based off this Tamarack's platform, and I can't recommend this Tamarack enough. This is a great beginner's kayak. For utilitarian purposes, it's great for camping, it's great for fishing, it's great for just getting out and paddling. There's not another kayak in the $250 range that could give this thing a run for its money. And this is the only thing that's even probably close. This one's $330, this one's about $250. They're both really great kayaks. Like I said, if you're a fisherman and you're looking just for straight fishing purposes, the Teton is going to be the way to go. Tamarack is a little bit better for camping purposes, but you can make either one work. And it would be pretty easy to, you know, I really like these accessory rails. You can actually add accessory rails. You can get them on Amazon, I believe. Rocraft makes some. It would be super simple to add a railing system to the Tamarack. And I'm probably going to end up adding a little bit more railing system to the Teton once I get into it. There's a lot of stuff you can do with that accessory railings. I think it's going to wrap it up. Hope y'all appreciate everything I've done. If you like what I've done, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna have a lot more stuff coming out. I'm gonna try my hardest to get the Teton back out fishing tomorrow. I kind of messed up my hand and it's kind of hard to grip a paddle right now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do 4 or 5 hours paddling just yet, but I'm trying to get out there as fast as I can. Hope y'all appreciate everything, and until next time, tight lines.